She owned the private aircraft, but the flight crew saw only her skin color. When billionaire entrepreneur Victoria Thompson arrived for her scheduled departure, the captain blocked her path with a dismissive smirk, treating her as if she did not belong. What happened next was not just a confrontation. It was a complete takedown that would go viral and shake the entire aviation industry. Under the bright Atlanta sun, Victoria Thompson, age 32, stood poised and professional in a charcoal business suit as she walked onto the private airfield. She moved with calm confidence, carrying only her tablet and years of earned success. The sleek jet behind her gleamed like everything she had worked to achieve. But the moment she approached the aircraft, she could sense the hostility waiting for her. Captain Robert Mitchell, a man in his mid-50s, and wearing his full uniform, gave her a cold, dismissive look before stepping directly in front of the boarding stairs. This aircraft is reserved for executive travel, only, he said, with narrowed eyes. I suggest you check with the main terminal for commercial flights. Victoria did not flinch. I own this aircraft, she said simply and clearly. Robert's jaw clenched tight. Let me verify that, he muttered while gesturing toward his crew with a fake polite smile. Meanwhile, two flight attendants standing nearby began whispering and laughing as they glanced back at her like she was some kind of joke they were sharing. Victoria nodded to her assistant, Sarah, who had already started recording everything on her phone. The video captured it all. The crew acting smug and condescending, the complete dismissal of her presence. Victoria waited in the terminal lounge not because she had to, but because she wanted the world to see what grace under pressure actually looked like. An hour passed before Robert returned. Still no confirmation, he said with a casual shrug. You may need to leave the premises now. That was when Victoria stood up. Without raising her voice even slightly, she pulled out her ownership documents, aviation identification, and Federal Aviation Administration clearance papers that left absolutely no room for doubt or question. You have been disrespectful, unprofessional, and completely dismissive, she said calmly. And you are all relieved of duty effective immediately. Security officers escorted the stunned crew members off the property while Sarah continued filming everything. Within 12 hours, the footage had reached over 5 million views. Headlines across the country screamed they blocked a black billionaire from her own jet, and she fired them on camera. Victoria did not stop there. She held a major press conference, launched an initiative called Skybridge, and committed $5 million toward equity training programs and scholarships for black pilots and aviation professionals across the industry. By the following month, she was flying again, this time with a crew that represented the future she was actively building. What started as an insult ended in complete transformation. If this story made you think, hit like and drop a comment. Respect is never negotiable. Share this video and subscribe for more powerful stories.